What, you think if you open the door, the truck's gonna tip over? You're good, bro. What's up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. Check this out. You guys aren't gonna believe this. I mean, this is the cleanest this garage has been in absolutely forever. Now that I got the warehouse, one of the things I wanted, or the reason I wanted the warehouse, was I get to move a lot of stuff out of my house to the warehouse. One of which being this big monster today, the Red Bull vending machine. So when I first got this thing, we actually forklifted it into my truck. Getting it out is obviously easy, but we forklifted it into, I'm pretty sure it was my Silverado. I can't remember that far back, but we'll see. This thing is not light, and I've still got a screwed up hand, but Chris is confident we're gonna be able to get it into his truck here. Ooh, there's gouges. All right, just so you know, these gouges are already here, Chris. It's not about to happen from that vending machine.
All this shit started happening after you fucking put the intake on my truck.
Oh, the intake made the scratches on your bed? Here you go. Here you go.
Just that didn't sag on the left side.
Yeah, we kind of got a flat tire. All right, I got it out here. You get it up in the truck.
What the fuck? Why is this thing so heavy?
I told you, dude. It's like 600 pounds. Keep going. This weekend has already been absolutely crazy. If you guys saw my Instagram story on Friday, you'll see I went to go purchase a short bed crew cab 7.3. Drove 3 hours to go get it. Before I went to go get it, I had been talking to the guy for over a week. And then before I actually went up and drove up there, I said, hey, bro, I'm not going to drive 3 hours unless you'll guarantee me that truck is mine. He said, as long as you bring cash, the truck is yours. And it was a great deal. It was $9 grand for a pretty low mild crew cab short bed 7.3, which you guys know they're pretty rare. And so I drive all the way up there, kept in contact with him the entire trip. And the second I pulled in front of his driveway, he texts me, sold, and starts closing his gate because he knew I was about to get out of that car, extremely pissed off that he promised me that truck and sold it the second I got up there. If you guys saw that Instagram story, you saw how it went down. You know, I couldn't not get out and confront the guy for being such a dirtbag and not being true to his word. Because the way I grew up, a man's word is everything. And if you give somebody your word, you need to stick to it. This guy was a much older gentleman. He should have stuck to his word. But regardless, aside from all that, we're still on the hunt for another 7.3 4x project. We're still getting my 7.3 lifted. But today we're going to take the BBB and do a little bit of testing because, well, Carlos beat me and best lifted at the last show, and we can't let that happen again. So one thing you guys may notice is the pile of plywood is gone. Dave has been real busy over here in the shop getting a bunch of our pieces made for the project we are doing up for Sony in Los Angeles. I'll be back in here tomorrow with him, helping to finish crank this out. I've been having to kind of split off to help out some other buddies on some of their projects. As you guys saw, the last project we did where I dug that trench for my buddy that's the electrician. Now, for all of you guys that are saying, why didn't you show the rest of that project or anything like that, that wasn't my project. I got called about an hour before I showed up over there saying, hey man, I need to get this trench dug. Is there any way you can come dig it for me? So that's why I went over there and had to just kind of dig it for him real quick. And for those of you saying you should have got one of those boring companies to come out and tunnel under, you have to have a 5-foot deep trench that the city needs to come inspect your trench to make sure it's clean before you can run your electric line through it. So that's why we did it as an open trench. Well, we got some air in the dolly tires now, so this should make life a little bit easier. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, nice and easy, bro.
So what I really want to do today is, if you guys remember the last truck show we went to, Carlos always brings a ramp for his truck. And I mean, you know, part of the reason I think he won Best Lifted was because his truck looks sick up on a ramp. And he has 2 ramps, but he never brings me one. And I also kind of want to see just how high I can go on a ramp. Like, I don't want to show up to a show and like try and climb up a ramp and then break something. So today we've got a good spot where we filmed another video that I know has like a nice gradual ramp that we could really test how much my truck can flex. And then Chris brought his truck, buddy. Are we gonna test yours too?
No.
Oh, come on. Then give me my peanuts back.
Why did that sound weird?
Testing.
Roger that. Come in, Red Rover.
I said, what's your handle name?
Well, back in the day when we had CB radios, my handle was Patriot, so we'll go with Patriot. What's yours?
Think about it.
Okay, get back to us. Or maybe we'll ask everybody in the comments. Everybody in the comments, what do you think Chris's handle name should be for his communications? So the snack bar we got in there, I knew was not gonna last long with Dave around. He's been at the shop, this I think was yesterday. You can see he's just like powering through all the snacks that we got over there. Hey man, I don't think he gets fed at home.
Probably not.
Not sure exactly what Chris is doing, but we have made it over to the ramp. Oh, and I just dropped my walkie-talkie. Pick that up. So, basically this is like an old loading dock for the rail yard. I actually think they do still use it on that side, maybe. I don't know. Chris uses it to play around on. But we've got this nice edge right here, which will help us gradually check just how much my truck will flex and really give me a good height on what height I can build my ramp at. And hopefully it ends up being taller than Carlos's. Oh, you don't want to go in the puddle?
I don't want to.
Dude, you should totally jump your truck right here. You got off-road suspension. Look, you're not the first. Clearly somebody's, off the side. Or you can like 50-50 grind your truck on this edge right here that they put on, this metal edge. That'd be sweet.
I wish I had some soaps.
Oh yeah? Back in the day? Hopefully we don't break anything. That's my goal today, is to not break anything, not to tear an airbag, and not to rip a shock out, because I don't have any limit straps on the truck. Back tire was off the ground there.
Is it?
I can feel it spinning.
Let's say you're about to spin it.
So, obviously the issue we're running into is when you have one ramp for one wheel, like your back tire doesn't start climbing. We're trying to, we're doing it at an angle, which is not going to be as tall as it can go straight, but all right, a little more of an angle so the back tire doesn't hit. By the way, Carlos climbs his ramp in four-wheel drive because his back tire comes off the ground. So, don't tell him I told you. That's real airbags too, Carlos. Real airbags. Well, I can say based on the fact that you could push the truck right now off the ground, I think we might have hit our limit. I think that's pretty much Carlos's ramp, especially because we're hitting this at an angle.
We'll get the tape measure out. Where we at?
We're about 19 inches. Wonder if we play around with some air right now in the airbags and we don't tip the truck over. Let's see what happens. All right, let's see where we're at now. We're about 22, 23 inches. I think Carlos's ramp is 24 inches. I could be wrong. I just texted him to see if he'll let me know some of the insider information. But I think we can definitely get up on Carlos's ramp.
You know what's gonna happen, right?
What? Carlos gonna build a taller one?
Yep.
Well, Carlos doesn't know how big I'm gonna build one. Carlos.
Oh, hey, this is stage 5 classified, bro. Stage 5 classified, Carlos.
Hey, how come I don't never get the invite to the flex off?
This is testing. We're in testing phases right now, bro.
So you want me to bring my second ramp, yes or no?
How tall is your ramp?
So this one right here is exactly 24, so 2 foot. 2 foot.
All right. Carlos, I appreciate it. You gave me all the info I needed to know. I'll see you at the next show, bro. I will see you at the next show.
Carlos, get a taller one built.
Look at Chris
You
is
know
over here
how
conspiring with
Ryan
Carlos.
is.
I thought Chris was Team Rhino. He's Team Carlos over here. So I think it's safe to say we can at least get a ramp as tall as Carlos's, which is 2 foot. That being said, right now we're kind of at an angle. So I imagine if we were going even straighter, what is Chris doing?
Chris getting ballsy now. Oh, he's going for it. Over the train tracks. He's gonna end up popping his tires on one of these train tracks over here. But I give him props. I give him props for using the truck right now. All right, let's see how much Chris's truck flexes.
This will be flex off round 2.
Chris, bring her on up. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. And the back wheel is officially off the ground.
Wait, let me put my airbag on.
Oh, you gonna use your airbags? Oh. All right, well, we can put it in 4-wheel if you want to crawl up even further. Feels sketchy, huh? You feel your truck starting to tip? That's what I did on mine. You got plenty of room. You want to keep going? Throw it in 4-wheel.
Oh man, what the
Dude, you got your truck dirty, bro. Yeah, you hit this puddle kind of hard. I was surprised. Want me to call Josh right now? Get this thing detailed? The good thing is we can spray it off at the warehouse.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're good. Hey, pull it up a little bit further. Hey, you got plenty of room. I mean,
my
your wheel actually
tucks in a little bit.
Yeah, your wheel actually fits in your wheel wells. You can feel it, right?
I don't feel like moving right now. Dude, I just felt my truck rock.
Yeah, people don't realize. That's why when I got out, I started pushing on mine, because you can literally feel the truck start to teeter like that.
I think it's good right there. Like, I feel like...
What, you think if you open the door, the truck's going to tip over? You're good, bro. What can go
Hold
wrong?
my truck up. No, I literally felt it like...
I know. That's what mine did the same thing.
Yeah, man.
I don't think people realize how sketchy that feels.
My heart's pounding. That was scary.
See, this tire, is this wheel still on the ground? I think it's still on the ground. There you go, dude. Let's get a measurement. So I can get my tape in here without getting poked by a hypodermic needle. Chris is at 21 and a half. Let's see if we come up here a little bit further. We'll call that 21 and a half, Chris. Official! It's official! Everybody that voted me in the last time when me and Chris were having a flex off, you were right, guys.
No.
What?
I can still go.
Keep going?
No.
Keep going. I kept going. I got almost 24. I got 23 out of it. It's only a little further. If you look at the truck, like, it don't look like it's gonna tip over. What could go wrong?
Dude, I felt it like go like this.
You're getting a ramp too?
I'm getting a ramp. No, Carlos has the 23 foot or 23 inch.
23 inch. You're gonna borrow that ramp?
Yeah, I'll just go halfway up.
All right, there you go.
Kind of want to crawl up a couple more inches.
Just say you beat me or your time.
Yeah.
Well, hey, the YouTube channel is rolling. It's up to you, dude. It doesn't look like your truck's gonna tip over. Come on.
No, that's scared. Dude, all right, you do it.
In your truck?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, really?
All right. Well, I mean, never mind. Your insurance sucks.
Here, come on. Let's go. I'll do it. Does it count as you beating me if I'm driving?
Oh, I just felt like I have like 100 pounds on you, so like it won't.
Well, I'm putting my seatbelt on in case we go over.
All right, man. Jeez, take it easy. Why you keep on going? Why you keep on going? Get that tape measure out.
Oh, all right. You want to measure again?
Yep.
Oh, we're right in the range, bro. About 23 and a half, I'd say.
24-inch ramp works for you too, dude. I'm gonna call the boys over at Bulletproof, have them make both of us 24-inch ramps.
I'm calling BDS.
You're calling BDS? Oh, okay. Well, you know, like a good sport that I am, I helped my buddy out here. You know, it's all it's good sportsmanship, but it seems like we're pretty well tied on the flex amount here.
Obviously, Chris's tire tucks into his wheel well better because, well, a 40's not going to fit in a square wheel well. Look at. Chris is back on the phone with Carlos.
Look at that.
Look at Team Carlos and Chris over here.
Look at this.
Look at the smile on Chris's
I
face.
use my truck.
Look at the smile on Chris's face.
We use our trucks. We use our truck.
Oh! All of a sudden, Chris uses this truck. All right, Chris, you ready to get this thing back to the warehouse so you can wash it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna back it down yourself?
Nah, it looks good right there. I'll go with you.
Are you scared to move it? What are you doing? You trying to tip it over?
I'm trying to put like my weight on it.
I'll see what your weight does.
Really nervous right now. Not gonna lie.
Just get in slowly, dude. You're good. You're not gonna tip over. Oh, don't pull so hard. Well, here, dude. Don't leave the door over here. There's weight hanging off the side. Come on, man. Bring the door in. Woo! Why do you look so worried, dude?
This thing's dirty.
You're gonna be okay, man. We've got the ideal pressure washer setup here for you. It's gonna make this super simple. Just make sure you don't get any of the wood wet. All right, water turning on. 2 lights on the tanks are green, which means we are good to go. All the minerals are out of the water. Handle it, son. Handle it. Get it clean. Ow! Chris. Here you go, pal.
Thanks.
All right, bro. Show us your best foam cannoning moves. Don't look down the barrel, man. You might shoot yourself.
Foam canning moves?
Let's see your best foam cannon move.
Like a bird feeling free in the sky where I be, oh me, oh me. Never seen, never heard, every word, every verb to me, Like a bird feeling free in the sky where I be.
All right, guys, well, I'm gonna jump in and help Chris finish washing his truck. As always, thank you guys so much for watching the channel. If you have not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now. That way you do not miss out on any future content, and hopefully a ramp coming soon for my truck. That way I can be like Carlos and I can flex, aka articulate, at some of the shows that we go to. Don't forget to give this video a like, aka a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforitapparel.com, because if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to work for it. You guys are the best. I'm out.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.